This is day 26. Today's theme is one that weighs heavily on every woman after betrayal. How long will I feel like this? The grief, the shock, the hollow pit in your stomach, the exhaustion that lingers in your bones. You're not alone in asking, will I ever feel normal again? So let's say this up front. The pain you're feeling right now will not last forever. Today, I want to gently guide you through what both research and faith affirm about the healing timeline after betrayal. Let's start with a truth you may not have heard before. Emotions are waves. They rise, they peak, they fall, they change. Even if you feel stuck or numb right now, your body and your brain are moving through a process. You are healing, even if it doesn't look dramatic or fast. Let's take a breath together. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are moving, even when it feels like standing still. Our virtue for today is long-suffering. It's not a word we use much anymore, but it describes that quiet, faithful strength of someone who keeps walking even with a limp. Long-suffering is not the same as giving up. It's not hopelessness. It's the deep, quiet kind of courage that says, I'm not okay yet, but I'm not giving up. And friend, that is holy. Our saint of the day is Saint Monica. She waited for years, decades even, for the conversion of her son, St. Augustine. She cried, prayed, pleaded, and persevered, and God answered, just not on her timeline. That's important to remember today, because our scripture is from Ecclesiastes 3. There is a time for everything, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. You're in the weeping part right now, the mourning part, but there will be laughter again. There will be dancing again, not because you rush there, but because God is faithful to bring you there hour by hour. So, what does research say? You may have seen today's infographic showing a general map of the emotional recovery process after betrayal. Let's walk through it gently. 0 to 3 months. This is the survival stage. The shock is fresh. You may experience panic, confusion, sleep disruption, or extreme sadness. You're still gathering facts, and your nervous system is on high alert. This stage is not supposed to feel peaceful. It's supposed to feel like an earthquake. Give yourself permission to just breathe. 3 to 6 months, you might start to process. You may begin to feel anger, grief, or even numbness. You might fluctuate, some days better, some worse. This is normal. You're not backsliding. You're metabolizing what happened emotionally, cognitively, and spiritually. 6 to 12 months. Many women begin to reclaim pieces of themselves in this season. You might start to set new boundaries, find your voice again, and re-engage with life more intentionally. That said, this stage can also include deep sadness or secondary grief. Sometimes you don't fully grieve until you finally feel safe enough to. 12 to 18 months and beyond. This is often where new integration begins. You may not think about it every moment of every day. Your body doesn't flinch as often. You begin to see how God has been walking beside you this whole time. Healing is never linear. There is no gold star for doing it fast. There is only faithfulness in whatever season you are in. Here's what not to do. Don't compare your timeline to someone else's. Don't set a deadline for when you should be over it. And please don't spiritualize your self-shaming. God is not rushing you. He's not sighing impatiently from heaven. He is tender. He is slow. He walks with you hour by hour, not milestone by milestone. Here's what you can do instead. Take a moment and journal your healing milestones, even the small ones. I got out of bed today without crying. I asked a friend for help. I didn't check his phone. I prayed even though I was angry. I laughed at a meme. That counts. That's holy ground. That's healing. Here's your reflection prompt today. What does healing look like for me today, even if no one else can see it? Take a moment now to list your top 3 priorities for today and 3 things you're grateful for in your workbook. Even if one of your priorities is just drink water, that matters, you matter. Let me close with something powerful. God's timing is tender. Yes, healing is slower than you want, but it's also deeper than you expect. It's not surface level. It's not behavior change. It's soul restoration. If you've ever looked at someone healed from betrayal and wondered, how did she get there? The answer is one day at a time, one prayer at a time, one truth at a time. You are doing this, and I'm proud of you. Remember, emotions are waves. You're not drowning, you're learning how to swim. God's love is the shoreline, and you are headed there, slowly but surely. Let's keep walking together.